Hey, good evening. I hope you're all doing really, really well. And we have got a live show tonight, which is great. Right, let's have a look what else today is, because it's not only a live, it's European Privacy Day, National Kazoo Day, National Blueberry Pancake Day. Lovely. Data Privacy Day, National Bigwig Day, and National Fun at Work Day. So I hope everybody has had an amazing day at work. But now it's the evening in the UK. So I just want to say a big thank you to all my patrons: Grumpy Mike, Ian Wood, James Mears, Dan O'Sullivan, Brad Guitar Miller, The Big G, Gary Tholander, and my axe, Jake Leigh Guitar, Yvan, Shank, Grandpa Joe, Dennis Pointer, Mike Hurley, The Lamb, Daz Ironworker, CJ, and Pete Brown. You guys most certainly do rock. So I hope you're all doing really, really well. I've got plenty for you this evening because there were two live shows that we couldn't do. One was due to a circumstance. The other one was due to my voice. So hopefully it sounds okay tonight. Hopefully all the audio is okay tonight. Let's have a look and see who's in. First up, Yetimatsi Nightcat. Then Ra! Daz Ironworker. Hey man, I'm so sad. Look, it's the pink PRS. The Daz Ironworker guitar went back today. Oh, I'm so sad. Mark Dalton, hi mate. Music Therapy Laz is lurking. Jack Collins is in from Louisiana. Great to see you. My brother Bam Mossy is here. Hey Bam, how you doing? Trevor Locke, hey bro. Phil, Magic Man, Grandpa Joe, hey. Cheers to all checking in from New York City. Yeah, I hope you have a great weekend too, brother. Let me see who else. Tall Thin Kev, Charles 75N, hey. Scott Guitars, hey Dan. Janice is in. Mississippi Blues, hey brother. Graves Underhill, hey man. Ian's Guitar Shack, hi. Jake Lee's in. Dennis is in, hey Dennis. Let me see who else is there. Jeff Rock, hey Jeff, good to see you. Ogie Racing, hey, good to see you, man. BC Rich 581. Oh, wow. 400 billion suns. Hey, man. You can't stay. Let me see that. Can't stay around long, unfortunately. Just wanted to drop in and say hi. Hope you're feeling better. You sound great to me and wishing you all the best. Thank you, mate. It's been a good week. Easton Ray, hey man. CJ, hey brother. So glad you made it in, man. The Big G, Gary's in as well. Crocs 66. Axe Underground Official. I am live. Let me see. Johnny Love. Hey man. Are you a bit early tonight? No, usual time. 6:30. So there we go. Master Night Out and Company. Hey brother, good to see you as well. So, what do I have for you? Well, sadly, I've got two obits tonight, which is a shame because we lost the wonderful Dumble from Dumble Guitar Amps, and we also lost Don Wilson since I was last on. I've also got a video. Well, see, some of these videos are getting a bit old now, but I tell you one that you will be interested in, and that's because next week you are going to get 3 live shows in a row. And here is the reason why.
The British Boutique Guitar Festival is a 3-day event that takes place twice a year in the winter and the summer. It brings together the very best in British boutique brands and popular YouTubers to demonstrate and review the gear on show. This unique 3-day guitar show brought together specialist luthiers and YouTube content creators to showcase the best in homegrown British guitars, bass guitars, amplifiers, and all things guitar gear related. This winter show will be live on CGS channel on YouTube daily on the 4th, 5th and the 6th of February 2022 and will feature many great brands including LT Custom Guitars, Crow Bass, DJW Guitars, Lighthouse Instruments, Horkhorse Guitars, TJS Guitars, Maybury Guitars, Munson Custom Guitars, Xander Circuitry, Magma Amplification, RD Amplification, Greenheart Guitars, CMG Guitars, Franklin Guitars and Goodwin Sonic Hardware. The YouTubers attending include Mike from CGS Channel, Henning Pauly from HP42, Tom James of Elevated Jam Tracks, Adam Steele of Hot Pole Studios and Leigh Fuge, whose content from last show was amazing. We hope you will tune in and watch the daily live shows and look forward to all of the content coming out of the show.
So, yeah, next weekend you're going to get 3 live shows direct from the British Boutique Guitar Festival number 2. And what a great lineup we've got. Sadly, Andy, the guitar geek, cannot get over from Austria at the moment. So he's going to come in the summer. But that's cool. Hey, Pete Brown, good to see you. Axe Underground official says, yeah, this is going to be great. It will be, man. It definitely will. So we will be having a live show next Friday, next Saturday, and next Sunday. But they will be a little bit earlier because by the time we get to 6 o'clock or 6:30, everybody will be gone. Well, at least the exhibitors will be. The YouTubers are all staying here. So, yeah, I'm hoping to get a little bit of rest in before that all happens. Because I think it's going to be a busy, busy time. Ross, looking forward to it. Awesome. Ian says the British guitars are coming. They are, man. Absolutely. Bam Mozzie says cool. Yeah, so next weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Let me see what else we've got here. Howdy, Blackjack Guitar. Good to see you, man. Pete Brown, CGS. You've moved out to Arizona. Wow. Oh, I bet it's hot there. Wow, man. Awesome. Hey, Anton, no worries about being late. You're not that late, my friend. It's only 9 minutes in. Good lineup. I'll be tuning in as much as possible. Thanks very much, Daz. Yeah, it is. It's going to be great because one of the things that I'm really excited about, obviously I'm excited about all the YouTubers that are coming, but I'm really excited about having Henning come here because I've been to his place 3 times now, and had I known, he would have come to the very first one as well. But I didn't have a clue that he was up for it. But he really, really is. And it's going to be great having him at an event that was inspired entirely by him. He is the king of these guitar events. I've been to 5 in Germany now, and this will be the second one in the UK. And we're hoping that we're going to have 2 a year. We're looking forward to doing one in June or July. And then probably I'll be going back to Germany in August. Fingers crossed. Hey, Gospel of Mark, good to see you. Yeah, Dan, you've got to come to one of these, man. Must join you on the next one. Yeah, I know, mate. That's cool. I wish we had boutique things like that in my part of America. Well, man, um, let's get one going. The Lamb, hey man, good to see you, brother. I am doing very well this week, thank you. Gareth Harrison is in as well. Hey man, good to see you. Yeah, I agree with Trevor. Dan, you should be here with us, mate. But next time. CGS, wow, 3 days with Henning. Have I started stockpiling the paracetamol? Well, actually, it's not just 3 days with Henning. Henning is coming on Wednesday and staying with me for a week. So we're going to have plenty of fun outside of the British Boutique Guitar Festival. We're going to go to London on the Monday, I think. I've got a little bit of work on Tuesday morning, but it will be good fun. It really will be good fun. He's coming over Wednesday. He's going to help me set up on Thursday. He doesn't know it yet, but he is. And then we're going to have a few days to chill out afterwards, which will be absolutely awesome. Let me see. Trevor says, would love to call over for this and park on your drive in my camper van. Oh, mate, you will be most welcome. We have got actually. So on Thursday, you saw my video covering the George Harrison fretless guitar with Paul and Ray. They are going to come on the Friday just to check it out. So that could be good fun. The thing is, it's not actually open to the public, which is a real shame. We did initially set this up to be open to the public, but the big problem was COVID arrived and spoiled all our plans. Yeah, you're right, Ian. He is. He's invading the Britain. I'm not sure how many times Henning's been to the UK, if at all. So we're definitely going to go up and check out Tin Pan Alley on the Monday. Give Henning a grilling about his excellent wacky sweatshirts. Yeah, he's so cool on that. Hey, the Patter Patrol, good to see you. He says, just popping in before I head out with my girlfriend. How's the health doing, mate? You're sounding, looking well. I'm feeling really good, thank you. Really, really good at the moment. Obviously, I had a really good appointment with my specialist about a week ago, and it was longer than that, wasn't it? It's nearly 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks on Monday, Tuesday. And the big issue is that, I've just spoken to a speech therapist, and she's going to come over and see me after the Boutique Guitar Festival, because we can't really work out what is going on with my speech. But hey, it's not as bad as it was, so I'm just going to look on the bright side. And feeling very bad for Big G. Man, he's battling COVID. Get well soon, brother. Really do get well soon. Thank you. I'm so glad I sound well today. That's a good thing. Yeah, definitely. Good luck, Big G. Stay strong, rest long, and drink as much as possible. Chicken soup cures everything. Yeah, man. Yeah. Everyone wishing you well, which is really cool. So, tonight we have got a guitarologist. He is in. Hey, man. And don't worry about being late. You're never late, man. Brad will only have just got up. And I'm so honoured that you're in. And in fact, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I'm sure he won't mind. But we did an interview last night, which will be going out on Brad's channel really soon. And it was great to catch up with him. Right, let me give you one of our little let me give you one of our little tributes, okay? Because a couple of weeks ago we lost Don Wilson, and I didn't have chance to really follow this up because of the fact that we haven't had a live show for a while. So here we go. This is a tribute to Don Wilson.
Guitarist Don Wilson, last surviving founder of surf rock pioneers The Ventures, dies at 88. Don Wilson, the last surviving founder and guitarist of pioneering surf rock group The Ventures, has died at 88, his representative confirmed to USA Today. Don was an inspiration and mentor. He was a unique talent that inspired countless musicians like us, read a statement posted to the band's social media pages and confirmed by Representative Sandra Abrahamian Spalding. We lost a good friend, fellow musician, world-class performer, and beloved bandmate. Don Wilson has left the stage. We will miss him always. The artist's son, Tim Wilson, told People magazine and Washington station King TV that his father died early Saturday of natural causes, in Tacoma, Washington, surrounded by his family. Our dad was an amazing rhythm guitar player who touched people all over world with his band, The Ventures, Tim Wilson said in a statement to the outlets. He will have his place in history forever and was much loved and appreciated. He will be missed. Wilson and fellow guitarist Bob Bogle founded The Ventures as an instrumental group in Seattle in the late 1950s, joined soon after by bassist, guitarist Naki Edwards. Bogle died in 2009 at age 75. Edwards died in 2018 at age 82. The Ventures played a prominent role in popularizing the electric guitar in the 1960s and helped create the twangy surf sound that influenced the Beach Boys, among others. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame deemed The Ventures, ushered into the Hall's ranks in 2008, the most successful instrumental combo in rock and roll history. The group, which performed as the Impacts and the Versatones before settling on the forward-thinking name The Ventures, is particularly well known for its 60s hits, Walk, Don't Run, and Hawaii 5-0. The Ventures self-released 2 singles on their Blue Horizon label, including their version of Walk, Don't Run, which debuted in 1960. When the song became popular on local radio stations, Seattle-based Dolton Records signed the group and reissued the single. It became a number 2 hit nationally, selling 2 million copies and cementing its place as an instrumental standard. A new version, Walk, Don't Run, 64, was done in a surf guitar style and also hit the top 10. The Ventures charted 37 albums from 1960 to 1972, and according to its Rock Hall bio, the prolific group wasn't afraid to try out other musical styles and themes. Every song on 1961's The Colorful Ventures had a color in its title, and 1963's Ventures in Space showcased space-themed songs at the time that NASA had the public's imagination turning to the cosmos. They tapped into the surf music craze with another 1963 release, Surfing, and when rock went far out, they recorded several albums, Guitar Freakout, 1967, Super Psychedelics, 1967, Flights of Fantasy, 1968 and Underground Fire, 1968, in the psychedelic style. The Ventures surfed into arguably their most indelible hit when they recorded the Hawaii 5-0 theme, which took them back to the top 5 in 1969. Wilson remained an active member of the band until his retirement in 2015, though he remained involved with the group's recordings and served as a producer for the 2020 documentary, The Ventures, Stars on Guitars.
Yeah, so another sad loss in the guitar community. Amazing band, The Ventures. Not that popular over in the UK, but I love them. I love that surf tone. And I know someone that definitely will, and that's Ryan from 60 Cycle Hum. Brad's going to do a bit of a tribute to Don as well. So he says, I think I have about 15 of their LPs in total. Wow. Yeah. So, He did die a little while back, but unfortunately we haven't been live since then. And so I really wanted to pay tribute. And also we will be tributing Dumble later on. So there we are. The Hawaii 5 theme was one of the reasons that I actually got into the Ventures, because that was played over here quite a bit. We used to watch it as kids. And I remember thinking, I really love that title tune. And so I went looking for the band that did it, which is why I got into them. And actually, that little bit of music that was playing behind was my own version of a surf tune, which I did on a surf guitar from, who was it? I think it might have been Vintage. So I did a demo a while back and wrote that tune. So I hope you enjoyed that. You were a teenager. Yeah, I was probably about, I'm going to say I was probably about 8 or 9 at the time. I'm 50 now, and when we were kids, they played it on the telly all the time. Bam Mozzie says, apart from Hawaii 5 and or any background use in movies, would be the only thing I know of them. Yeah, fair enough. As I say, they weren't exactly huge or popular over here in the UK, but just happened to be a band that I like, and so want to do that little tribute. Yeah, sorry about that, Mark. Brad doesn't do appraisal. Yeah, very, very typical. As I say, they weren't huge in the UK, mate. Hey, how you doing, Grex? Good to see you. So yeah, if you've got any questions for me about the British Boutique Guitar Festival, let me know. As I say, that will be flat out next week it'll be this time next week. We will have done the first day. You all know Budgie. Yeah, of course we do. Absolutely. Now let me think. Who was it? Adam Faith? I'm not sure, but there we go. Anyway, yeah, let me know. I really want to know what the hell it is. Okay. Music Therapy Laz. Off the phone and in the chat for a bit. Good to see you, man. Let me know if there is anything you want to ask about the British Boutique Guitar Festival. It will be starting next Friday. You can check it out online at bbgfest.co.uk. Let me type that in for you. bbgfest.co.uk. There we go. It's in the chat for you. So if you want to pop along and have a look at that, please do hang out on the live shows, because you will get to meet all of the exhibitors. What's more, we will also be doing a jam session every day, and you can guess that Muggins here will be on the drums again. And we've got, obviously, we've got Adam Steele from Hot Pulse Studios, who is a real hot bass player. So it'll be down to Henning and also Leigh Fugue to play the guitar. So that should be a lot of fun. We really are going to have a bit of fun with that. No questions for me. Here we go. Brad's made a statement, though. For those wanting to get into Ventures music, look for their Golden Greats and more Golden Greats albums and start there. There is a double LP out there for sale now that includes their first 4 albums. Wow. Oh, thanks, Bam Mozzie. There's the actual link. Awesome. Yep, thank you. I'm glad you're looking forward to it, man. Any pedal companies? Yes, we have Zander Circuitry coming, which will be really great. And so, really looking forward to checking out some of their stuff. I think they were on the builder board at the last Gear Street 3. And I can't remember, it was a big green pedal. So, yeah, they're coming, and I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be a bit of a tight squeeze this time because obviously it's way too cold to put everyone out in the marquee. So, we're not putting that up this time. They're all going to try and live in my dining room, which I've had to clear. Well, I haven't yet. I will have to clear out to get all the exhibitors in there. But the main thing isn't the tables and the displays. It's really about making videos and making contact with the YouTubers. So it will be great. And we will probably do the live show from in here, and also the live jams will be right here as well. So it should be fun. And they will be using a lot of the gear that is being displayed and videos made of to play in the live jams. So definitely worth checking out. Hey, Geronimo Martinez Fabregas, good to see you, bro. Yeti Maxi Nightcat says, CGS, I would love to hear some old style British ceramic pickups at the. Well, last time we did, of course, have Alchemy pickups, and he may well be back in the summer, but we haven't got a pickup company coming this time, which is a bit of a shame. But there you go. Oh, wow. Jose Benito Martinez Jr., 26 degrees in sunny Southern California. You lucky thing. Oh dear, sorry to hear about that, Janice. I hope your fish are okay. Yep, it will be a blast, my friend. It will be lots of fun. And the main thing is with the live shows, we want to get you guys all involved. So what we will be doing, as well as the jam and checking out each of the exhibitors, we will also have a Q&A session at the end where you can ask questions, you can chat with us on the live chat to ask questions to the exhibitors. So there we go. Oh, wow. Yeah, I wish you could be here as well. I wish everybody could be at it. Oh, the water won't come up into the filter. It sounds like you've got a blocked pump there, Janice. Check that out. Zander make a pedal called the Surplus. Sums up my guitar playing. I'm going to have to get one. Love it, mate. Love it. Yep, always at my home. And what's more, I'm going to be moving the family out this time so that all of the YouTubers can stay here with me. So that should be a bit of fun. Is BBG Fest on YouTube too, or just a website? Right, okay, we have got a website for it, but as I said earlier, we will have a live show probably at around 4:30 each day, and we will be chatting to everybody, and we will be jamming out on the gear that we've been demoing, and then for the few weeks afterwards, you will get tons of content from me and all the other YouTubers that are attending, and you will have tons and tons of good reviews of gear, demos, and all that good stuff. And I haven't done a gear demo in a while. Very daring, yeah, it is. for sure. Party, party! You're most welcome, Anton. Hey, Mike, got a few grey bits. Me, I've got tons of grey bits, man. Look at it. It's all grey. Oh, dear. Right, let us check out the next video, guys. This is a really, really old one that we were going to talk about literally about 2 Sundays ago. And actually longer than that, I would say 3 Sundays ago. And this is just a little bit of good news.
Physical music sales grow for the first time in 20 years. It seems that coffee-sipping, goatee-wearing, vinyl-loving hipsters have done something right. The Entertainment Retailers Association has recorded a year-on-year increase in physical sales revenue. Maybe it wasn't such a bad idea to re-release Dark Side of the Moon on vinyl, eh? This report follows the BPI's market figures based on unit sales, which pinpointed the rise of vinyl purchases. It's not our place to say whether or not vinyl is better, although obviously it is, but seminal artists ABBA, Adele and Ed Sheeran have helped pivot the focus back from the digital onto the mechanical. Contrary to projected feats that the coronavirus lockdown might make an impact on music sales, 2021 figures unveiled by Era Today show the music, video and games markets generated another all-time record sales total of £9.72 billion, its 9th successive year of growth. CEO Kim Bailey stated, "The return of physical music sales to growth a full 2 decades since they started to decline is nothing short of a miracle. It is a testament more than anything to the doggedness and resilience of physical retailers, led by the indies, who have driven the vinyl revival in the face of some initial skepticism." Driven by the streaming platforms of Spotify, YouTube and Amazon, the industry pocketed a tidy £1.33 billion for its efforts. Approximately 70p in the pound is paid by streaming services to the music industry. Bailey said, "New releases undoubtedly increase the engagement of music fans with streaming services, and in 2021 the music industry delivered several blockbusters. What is increasingly clear, however, is that the biggest driver of revenue is the innovation and investment of the services themselves."
So yeah, some pretty good news there for the vinyl industry. There is a real revival going on. Clicks and pops are a thing, blackjack guitar, but that's what we loved. Geronimo says, "I say cassettes must come back. They'll beat all our formats." Oh man. Wow, there we go. You've got Joe Satriani as well as Vi on pre-order. Awesome. Oh, wow. You've got all your Neil Young on vinyl. Vinyl is in, but decent stores aren't for some reason. Is there a way I can make a contribution to you and the BBGF rather than sending it through YouTube? I'd like to contribute. Oh, you don't need to do that, brother. Just enjoy it. Just come in, be with us, and chill out and enjoy the time and the live shows. That'll be great. Brad says cassettes are back. Have been for several years. My friend released an EP on cassette only. Wow. So cool, man. I always buy CDs of my favorite artists, even though you mostly stream to hi-fi. That's fair enough. Hipsters like me collecting cassettes. Love it. And I forgot to say hello to Poo Ninja. How you doing, brother? Audiophile floor standers aren't cheap, but so worth it. Awesome, guys. Awesome. So yeah, it's nice to see a bit of a revival in an old format, and I love the pops and crackles of the old vinyl. And one of the things that I really find is that vinyl is so warm. It really does give you that nice, cozy feeling. You know, I just love listening to vinyl. Unfortunately, my record deck, about 5 years ago just stopped working. So I haven't bought another one yet. And I've got a load of vinyl, but can't play it. There we go. Grax says good speakers need a good amp too. Very true. Anton saying cassette tapes getting chewed up in car stereos. Bane of my youth. Yeah, for sure. It's a great time to pick up CDs for peanuts at thrift stores. Good shout. Bam Mosley misses having a dedicated hi-fi system. Yeah, I think most of us do, man. Every part of the signal chain matters. Very, very true. I have BTO greatest hits from 70s. It still works. Awesome. Jeff Rock says fossils like me also collect cassettes. Love it. Like when tape got spit out at you in unwindable mess. Yeah, do you remember? Oh man. Cassettes got a bad rap because there were so many terrible players on the consumer market. Wow. Tall Thin Kev bought a new tape deck last year. Now finding LPs he forgot he had. A new deck, sorry, not a tape deck. Cassette my late brother owned. Brad's got it right. Good cassettes on a good system are fine for casual enjoyment. Sounds like your fish tank problem. Yeah, Janice, absolutely. There we go, Dennis. Don't forget my buddy's store in Tulsa, Studio Records Tulsa, online buying, and Mike Noble's. Awesome, man. Awesome. Hey, Aaron, brother. Lovely to see you. At work, but just tuned in. Hope everyone's well. I'll catch it in full after work. You won't, I'm afraid, mate, because I delete them straight. Oh, I make them private. I don't delete them. Would you like me to make them all unlisted and list them on the second channel? I could do that for you guys, I suppose. Poo Ninja, I'm all about electrostatic speakers. Hey, Guitar ACDC, SG's Politics. Good to see you. Wow. Jeff Rock says, yeah, Binatone and Amstrad cassette players got a lot to answer for. They were rubbish, weren't they? I remember the old Amstrad decks. They were one of the first to bring out the combi units with tapes and radio and a record player. Chrome C90s. Wow, that really takes me back. Hey, Sean, good to see you. Lovely to see you in, man. Let me see. Chrome and metal cassettes were the big thing. Yeah, absolutely. I recorded everything on metal tapes. And in fact, my tape player that went with this amp actually had a really cool metal setting. Not metal, but metal. Metal tape. Let me see. Hey, Papa Blue. And hey, I am Conholio. Good to see you as well. And good to see Luke as well. And CKCK. Good to see you guys. Lovely that you're in. You don't record metal in Dolby. You're right. You can't use Dolby on metal cassettes. There was a specific setting for metal. Love it. Love it. Oh, Janice has got all her singing on cassettes. So there we are. TDK or BASF Chrome. I think you meant BASF, not BSAF. But there we go. Cassettes on chrome with Dolby HX Pro sound as good as anything. Really, really good. Bam Mossy says, the only thing I miss about vinyl is the sleeves and the artwork design for 12-inch gatefolds. A particular loss, I agree with that. But handling, keeping, cleaning, quality of amp, deck, etc. Yeah, CDs are easier. I wouldn't necessarily say better. Rax Effects, gotta go. Take care, brother. Lovely to see you in. Have a great weekend. Maxell and Memorex. Well, I used to use Maxell on my open reel recorder, and they were great. Yeah, look, see what you've done, Brad. Never mind vinyl, bring back the cassettes. Papa Blue, I've still got the Korg CR4 cassette recorder. I used to have the Tascam Pulsar 2, and I used to record all my stuff on that. But yeah, the Korg stuff was good as well. Is it live or is it eventide? That must be an American thing because I don't recall that over here. Yeah. Prices on new vinyl are crazy, $30 and up. Well, when you factor in what they used to cost, I remember buying vinyl in the 80s, and I remember albums costing about 12 to 15 quid. So if you extrapolate that, I think vinyl's actually cheaper these days. Janice's Walkman still works. Awesome. I changed the Memorex ad. Let me know what you mean there, man. Oh, wow. Papa Blue now use 2 Tascam 24-track recorders. 48 tracks in total. Wow. I'll tell you what, mate. I've just bought a second R16 because with the Boutique Guitar Festival coming up next weekend, we're going to have 2 studios, one in here and one in my lounge. So I've had to buy another ATEM and another R16 to record the audio on. So I know what you mean there. I've got 2, but they only add, actually, that's a good point. I think I've got 32 tracks because they both have 16 on them. BC Rich 581 still got a pretty good cassette deck, actually. Johnny Love says, yeah, a Walkman with Dolby noise reduction. Felt a bit cool back in the day. I think we're all of that sort of age, guys, and we do remember those good things back then. Bam Mossy says the difference is that CDs are what music was meant to sound like, but analog vinyl can be enriched by the quality of your amp, speakers, and player. Awesome. Hey, Gil, good to see you. Lovely to see you in, man. Right, let us check out what other videos we've got. Right, this one, I know it's been covered by Guitar Max, but I was going to be first because this was going to be last week's live show, but quite a short and interesting one.
Is that a guitar in your pants or are you just pleased to see me? A man steals $8,000 Les Paul Standard by shoving it down his sweatpants. A Canadian guitar shop is singing the blues after one of its most expensive guitars is stolen right under its nose. The York Regional Police are looking for 2 suspects who stole a Gibson 60th Anniversary, 59 Les Paul Standard electric guitar which retails for around $8,000 from Cosmo Music Store off Leslie Road on December 30th. Security footage shows a man, believed to be in his 20s and wearing a Toronto Maple Leafs hat, strumming a guitar on a stool in the store before shoving an instrument down his baggy, gray sweatpants in front of 3 other people. Sticking the neck down first, He can be seen on video putting the neck of the guitar down his pants and the body of the instrument under his black coat before calmly picking up a nearby acoustic guitar to fiddle with. He then fled the store with another man, who had his hair tied up and was wearing a black mask and sunglasses, who drove away, authorities said. Police are now asking for the public's help in identifying the thieves and the investigation is ongoing. Gibson Les Paul guitars are notoriously high quality and expensive. The 59 Les Paul is one of the most sought-after guitars, and the 60th anniversary edition, which is nearly a replica of the original, was released in 2019. The Les Paul was a revolutionary instrument for its namesake owner and future rock and roll music. Whoever this criminal was, you have to admit that he has steel kahooners for being brave enough to steal a guitar that way. If you are in Canada and know of any suspect sales going on, please inform the police. They are keen to return the guitar. I guess it would be a good idea to wipe it down first though.
I love it. Ben Coombs looks different on surveillance footage. Hilarious. Hilarious. And Brad caught someone doing that locally in Nashville a couple of years ago. Yeah, this isn't the first story of someone sticking a guitar down their underwear. Yeah, it is pretty unbelievable. And I would concur with you, Pooh Ninja. I ain't got that much space in my pants. Love it, love it. Yeah, pretty bad, isn't it? Give yourself up, Ben. Oh man, how funny. Oh, ouch. Still a BC Rich Ironbird award. Yeah, I think you'd have a bit of a sore leg, wouldn't you? Guitar thieves should be dealt with like horse thieves. Wow. Covered the story on my channel in a shitpost Friday. Oops, I think I just swore. I wonder if the headstock ended up broken. Yeah, probably did, man. They all do, don't they? They're pretty weak on those Gibsons. Hey, Han Solo, good to see you, man. Maybe I could stuff a uke in there, but not a Les Paul. Well, I'm not sure I've got enough space in my jeans for a uke, let alone a Les Paul. Love it. Love it. Cut strings. Yeah, I bet that would be painful. Scratch the old legs, wouldn't it? Hang 'em high. Yep. The thief is sorry. Yeah, we all remember the SPFs. I really miss the SPFs. Man, you really should do them again, Brad. Love those things. Laces out. Funny stuff. Yeah, there you go. I reckon I could fit a kazoo in my pocket. I did add the little bit of having steel kahunas because you've got to be pretty brave to stick a guitar down your trousers and walk out of a shop. I mean, come on. That is pretty crazy. Totally crazy. This is a better show than SPF ever was. I totally disagree, man. I used to love the S-Post Fridays. They were amazing, brother. And I would love for you to do them again. I always watched without fail. It wasn't my legs I was worried about. Yeah, Van Mossie's going to go for a harmonica. Yeah, I reckon a harmonica or a kazoo could work, man. Oh, guys, what a funny lot you are. You really are. Right, I have one more video left to show you. We are now 10 minutes away from the end of the show. So I really should put this one out because we did lose one of the best ever amp builders recently, and this was going to be last Sunday's show, but it is now tonight's show, which is all about Mr. Dumble.
Howard Alexander Dumble began modifying Fender Tweed and Blackface amplifiers in 1963. Before he was 21, Mosswright, in Santa Cruz, hired Dumble to build a special line of amplifiers for the Ventures. By the late 1970s, he was modifying and building high-gain amps in the way that Randall Smith of Mesa Boogie and others did. Dumble, however, was not interested in selling amplifiers in greater numbers, but focused solely on getting the best possible sound. Building to order only, even building his own speaker cabinets by hand, his amps gained a positive reputation and became highly sought after by professional musicians. Dumble became known as a tube electronics master, and his high-end clientele gained him a reputation as a reclusive amplifier tech to the stars. Much of the company's PR over the years has been word of mouth. Howard Dumble did some interviews and advertisements in the 80s, but few people knew about him, even in the professional music community. Carlos Santana, for instance, only heard of Dumble in reference to Stevie Ray Vaughan in the late 90s. After someone loaned him an amplifier, it wasn't for sale, he was hooked for life. He subsequently contacted Howard Dumble, and was able to buy a used amp and have Dumble refurbish it. Reportedly he has since bought more. Since the 1980s, Dumble covered the preamp circuitry of his amps with a thick layer of usually opaque epoxy, presumably protecting his schematic's exact design from prying eyes. There are also practical reasons for covering circuits in epoxy. It keeps the parts firmly in place and dissipates heat well. Around the year 2000, Mr. Dumble preferred to be called by his second name Alexander. As of 2017, Dumble still built and serviced amplifiers for mainly prominent recording artists. However, if someone were to purchase a used amplifier, Dumble offered free servicing. In his older age, he only produced about 5 to 10 amps per year. He loved to build his Ultraphonics and Rockphonics amps into Fender and Marshall chassis. The interiors are built from ground up and they are very popular with his customers. Known famous players owning either an Ultra or Rockphonics amp are Clapton, Ford, Frampton, K.W. Shepard, Kravitz, Chris Cobb, Felder. Mr. Dumble died in January 2022, at the age of 77. Robin Ford shared a video statement on his social media, and said that Mr. Dumble had been in poor health for a long time. No matter what your thoughts on the Dumble tone are, H.A. Dumble is going to be a sad loss to the guitar community. May he rest in peace.
Yeah, a lot of people there saying they didn't know what he looked like, and actually he was pretty reclusive. And I would agree with you, Brad, totally. It was a bit despicable covering his electronics in like plastic type stuff, just so people couldn't copy it. But as he said, it made it almost impossible for anyone to work on those amps. So there you go. I hate group boards. They did it certain pedals also and stopped that pretty quickly. Yeah, I think it's a bad thing to do for sure. Excellent. Mendev live channel, pretty much all the music on this channel is CGS. So yes, a musician. Yes, mate, I do play at the moment due to a bit of a upper motor neuron disorder. I'm having issues with my right hand, so I'm not really using a pick at the moment, but what I am using is this nail. I'm actually managing to strum the guitar with that nail, and also I'm doing a bit of finger picking, which I told Brad last night. Papa Blue says, closes I can afford is my Dumble Drive guitar pedal. Closest you can afford. Yeah, well, actually, I did a video a little while back on the Sonic Ache Twiggy Blues. I must dig that out because it's still on the pedal board. And that thing is like 80 quid and sounds really like a Dumble. So if you haven't checked out the Sonic 8 Twiggy Blues, do give it a try because it really is awesome. Daz says, Yetimatsi says, can you show me, please, if your middle finger works? Yeah, it does. There you go. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Ogie. That is really, really kind of you. Great content as always. Good discussion. Lovely community. We are so fortunate to have a lovely community here, my friend. And I would love to give you one of these, my brother. Thank you so much. Always appreciated, but never courted. Really, really appreciate it. Thanks, bro. Johnny Bean is in. Hey, Johnny. Good to see you. Dumble Drive. Okay, right, cool. I understand now. Black Mountain. Spring-loaded picks might be worth a try. They might be worth a try. Black Mountain spring-loaded picks, of which I have one here. The problem that I have is it's my thumb that's weak, so doesn't really help, unfortunately, now. But there we go. But thank you for the shout. Good idea, my friend. Johnny Love says, speaking of amps, is there any love for Class A amps by anyone? Picked up a bit of a bargain fry at Memphis Class A amp recently. Absolutely love it. Keeps all the second harmonics, so I believe. Well, I'm really glad you like it, my friend, and good luck with that. And if you find a great amp, doesn't matter what it is. If it's good for you, it's good for you, man. And that's really cool. Very pleased for you. I meant the Island Sklarfinger. Whatever that. I think you want me to stick my middle finger up, but you know I'm far too polite for that, my friend. 40 billions got a run, but hope Mike and everyone else here has a wonderful weekend. We hope you do too, brother. And don't worry, we're almost at the end of the show. We've only got a minute and a half left, so surely you can hang on just for that little bit. So yeah, a really, really sad time that Dumble has passed, and it's always sad when we lose people. So yeah, a couple of losses over the last couple of weeks, but some good stories about the vinyl revolution. What's more, I'm really pleased that I've got through a whole hour and my speech is still seeming to be quite fluid. So I'm really pleased about that tonight, guys. And I just want to say thank you to all of you who are so supportive. This community is absolutely incredible and amazing. And it's thanks to you guys that I've kept I'll get there in a minute, kept the positivity and kept on. And I'm very confident that we're going to get through this and you guys are going to get me through it. So thank you so much. Right, we're coming up for the hour. So it's time for me to say, as always, my friends, you take good care.